But this team may be a little bit better because of the depth and the waves that they can continue to bring in off the bench.
Tip up into Connecticut. It's interesting when you see both of these teams. They are very different from their teams a year ago. But the high-low game, and there's Sarah Strong. We talked about her in the open.
Well, she's a flat-out monster. I mean, you're looking at her stats, and I have to put an exclamation point, Krista, on it because she's leading the team not only in points and rebounds, but assists, steals, and blocks as well. I mean, just a phenomenon. Just take a look at how they size up. Look at the seal that she holds early in the post. No help side there. Lob pass was the proper pass to make. She's going to knock in shots at a 60% clip.
There, you can see her numbers on the season, the versatility that she brings. You can say that about this entire Connecticut team. That's a big difference from last year's team. Is that shot just a little bit short?
No question. I mean, yes, Gina, what was the difference between last year's team and this year's team? What do you feel about this team? You said, I'm incredulous about this team.
That's right. Oh, and then the slash in the middle. AZ Fudd. She's a problem as well.
Yeah, she's just so smart with where she moves on the court without the basketball. And forget about her quick release that's as quick as a hiccup, okay? But it's her dash cuts with purpose. And getting her good touches like that downhill at the rim.
So much of what she does without the ball in her hands creates so much. So the high screens, and boy, a high hedge. And a big plus for Notre Dame today is that the whistles can go their way.
Yeah, no question about it. But you're looking at this UConn team. They lead the country in assists with 24 assists per contest. And this is why. They are unselfish. They stay connected. It's the content of their character. That is what Gino Ariema said. They're an unselfish team. But it's the content of your character. Everybody on this team can score the ball. But who's going to pass it? And they pass to one another exceptionally well.
Well, a perfect day to be watching both of these teams, two very unselfish teams when it comes to that. And that's something that Neil Ivey also said, foundation for her team is how unselfish they are. Talk about a balanced score, though, getting into the action. That's Sarah Williams with a hoop.
Yeah, Sarah Williams, I mean, she hasn't taken any threes, but that one was right at the nail there in that mid-range. She's a 55% scorer, but in 2024, she was the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year at Wisconsin, transferred here to shore up and take some pressure off of Sarah Strong on the interior.
She's more focused. Gino Ariema said he wanted to get the ball in her hands a bit more. He was starting to look for her. That's why. Outside. The ball knew it was off. At the rebound, though, to Connecticut.
Now they're switching on that. They're hard hedging, but saw Sarah Williams get stuck on Hannah Hidalgo in that last matchup. That's going to be something to look forward to.
Trying some topside D. That was Coles. She's guarding Williams down low. Boy, Connecticut really looking for the high-low right now, though, trying to take advantage of some size.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I bumped into you earlier today, leaning into you because some of those high-low passes, I was like, goodness gracious. I mean, they just have great synergy with one another in terms of making plays, especially the high-low look.
A lot of new players, and there's some defense with the takeaway. That's Prosper.
Prosper with those quick hands down inside. Shoot another off the ball from three for Notre Dame as well, 43%. They are closing that off, running her off that line with Sarah Strong.
Wanting the foul but not getting it. The senior out of Montreal, Canada. And a player that has just leaps and bounds improved all of her numbers this year, really elevated her role.
Yeah, no question. That's what we want to see. We want to see evolution. We want to see time in the gym in the summer and sharpening your skills.
KK Arnold able to find Williams down low. Williams able to hang on, and a timeout called by Notre Dame.
Heroics in this one, especially with her offensive production, but also defensively, where she leads the country with 6 steals per contest.
So much of her offense comes from what she's able to do defensively, and so right now she's only taken 1 shot, but she took it over a much bigger defender. What would you rather see from her? You've been a coach at this level.
She's got to attack the cross match, and there's her speed right there. She got it tapped away down here. She was trying to attack the hard heads that UConn is showing defensively. But if UConn is going to switch 1 to 5, she's got to be able to get downhill. She tried to get the in and out, mishandled it, and now KK Arnold goes the other way with it, and she flicks it before she can get a try at the rim.
Typical of Hidalgo, usually great quick handles as the curl from Fudd, and that one won't drop. First miss. Connecticut had yet to miss to start this one, and Notre Dame had yet to connect.
Look at Ashlyn Shade face guarding Hannah Hidalgo so she cannot get the ball to even come up to the court, right? She wants someone else to be the initiator. And KK Arnold just all over her.
Gino Mariano told us, he said, look, you got to pick your poison with her as far as how you want to guard her as the interior D, but Notre Dame not giving up on it. The swat from behind. Coles gets fouled. A good hustle by Notre Dame.
Yeah, absolutely. What a chaotic sequence, though, right there. Change of possession a couple times. Long pass down in the trenches. Sarah Strong swipes at it, gets it. And then look at the hustle right here. Another bounce pass. And then the foul on the attempt for the block shot by Sarah Strong. Strong, as we said, leads UConn in blocks, rebounds, steals, assists, points. It's just nuts. I mean, it's just a litany of things. And Gina Auriemma compares her skill set to Nikola Jokic of the Denver Nuggets. And I see stark similarities in terms of being able to be a playmaker. You know, when she's at the 5, Gino said that's when opponents find it difficult to match up with them, because of the way she can stretch the floor.
Yeah, incredible versatility. Malaya Coles, 1 for 2 from the line. The grad transfer from Wake Forest. She's been a nice addition for Notre Dame, but they're going to call an offensive foul. Little lean in with the shoulder, they say, from KK Arnold.
Ooh, but it was the yo-yo for me. Oh, my goodness. KK Arnold was like, I'm going to bip on it. Oh, my goodness, right here. Tried to change directions. Kind of lost the handle, but right there, the shoulder lean got her that whistle.
Well, they're holding their own. Prosper. Mid-range jumper, another rebound for Strong, and she'll just bring it up.
I love it. Look at this.
Crossover, help D coming over, and great recognition. Oh, Williams a little short, and she is swarmed, and the jump ball is Connecticut not able to take advantage of taking away an assist there from Sarah Strong.
Is your arm okay? Because I was definitely elbowing you because
I got you.
I didn't even see that unfolding, but the fact that she is 2 steps ahead of everyone, including me, I did not see that weak side open up like that. And she pulled the curtain and just dined that off to the weak side. Too bad Sarah Williams couldn't complete the play.
Gino says she's almost too much of an assist player at times. He says Sarah Strong could probably shoot the ball a little bit more, but she likes to dish it to her teammates. Taking a seat is Williams. UConn's defense this year tops the opponent scoring. They don't give up quite 52 points to their opponents.
It's quite something. I mean, they stay on the string. They're so disciplined with it. Look at that.
And that is Blanca Quinones, the freshman from Ecuador, who's checked in. She has a really high ceiling.
Oh, she is just active. And she stood out at shoot-around today as well with just her energy and attention to detail. Look at right here, all clean up top with that block. Great timing. And what I said, I mean, she's a strong body, but she's also lanky.
Yes.
I think she has the best of both worlds if you're a student athlete.
She does. Part of the senior national team. The South American Women's Championships a couple seasons ago. She brings in a little elevation. She didn't quite hang on to that one.
Yeah, I mean, 6 times she's been named Big East Freshman of the Week. So, I mean, she's already garnered a tremendous amount of respect across the conference for sure. But it's been her consistency. Offensively shooting 47% from 3, blistering the nets in that way.
Jessica Jesus brings it up. She's been a bright spot for Notre Dame to help out Hidalgo up top. And there's the scrappy defense again for Connecticut. And a scrum and a jump ball. And it's KK Arnold down there with the face mask.
Yeah, I love that mask. I mean, she's turned into a different player because of that mask. But look at the scrappiness, right? You're not going to be individually covered if you're Notre Dame on that strong side block. There's going to be help coming from the weak side. And now, if you're Notre Dame, you know where the help's coming from. So you got to go baseline and go away from that help. And maybe post up a little higher on the lane line so you can get that baseline area to attack.
Shots need to fall for Hidalgo. She tries for the steal and misses. And that one won't go for Quinones, but long rebound. Fudd gives him another chance.
I like this matchup too.
Trying to lose Hidalgo. In the end, one for AZ Fudd. Students back in session, Christy. They're liking this.
Yeah, the students are back in session. School's back in session too. AZ Fudd said, I'm not over there. Kiss that off the window. Oh my goodness. That crossover was vicious and just right up to the rack off the window, and calm and composed with it. Walks her way to the line, a little wry smile saying, look at that. You know, I can get that when I want it.
She couldn't help herself there. Her teammates giving her some love as the free throw good, the three-point play, and extends the lead to 10. Full court pressure continuing from the Huskies.
Yeah, 2-2-1, just a containment, trying to slow things down, especially with Hannah Hidalgo. They're shadowing her, not letting her get an easy touch.
And the defense continuing. Ayanna Moore trying to get involved. She's important for Notre Dame. Grad transfer from Vanderbilt, averaging 10 points a game. And for Niele Ivy's team, they need a balanced attack. Everybody that scores double figures, they got to bring it every single game.
Yeah, they have to be consistent. And that's one thing that Niele Ivy told us. We need consistent effort, especially on defense.
No doubt about it. Pretty little finger roll. That's the first field goal this quarter for Notre Dame. That's Kassan Prosper with the bucket.
She's averaging 19 points and 10 rebounds the last 10 games, so she's been on a heater.
Really incredible. After last year averaging just 6 points in the last 3 years over her entire career, she's just exploded. Hidalgo on the attack, can't get it, batted around. And it's Shade bringing it up. Pretty quick first quarter, 3.5 left. They kick it out, round and won't drop though for Quinones.
Here's Hidalgo with Fudd on her. I like this matchup, trying to get a drag screen and see if they try to switch that. They're sticking with.
Zella Sanchez is checked in as well, 30 in navy blue for Notre Dame. Top side D, Strong with the steal.
You got to step over that top leg and seal off.
Arnold, nifty layup, gets it.
Yeah.
That's that transition game Gino Auriemma was hoping for.
Yeah, that's that Batman right there, too. And KK Arnold with that mask on, man. She's a different kind of player. But, yeah, absolutely. Gino Auriemma said we must get transition buckets, put pressure on them. They don't go as deep into their bench as we do. And we've got to turn them over, and they have done that early.
Turnovers for Notre Dame. Then forcing 21 on the season to their opponents. They forced 5 in here, but haven't gotten much off of them.
Look at this pressure defense. You see Azzi Fudd, the primary defender on Hannah Hidalgo on this possession. The bounce pass came in there, but if you're Prosper, you've got to step over that top leg. Or this is what's going to happen. KK Arnold with a full head of steam downhill and finishing in the open floor. Plus 10 advantage now. And points for UConn, and a lot of those have come from miscues.
Took break on the Fighting Irish. The 3-second call on Sanchez inside, but Sanchez making up for it with the defense there.
Job by Moore to reorganize, didn't have anything in the fast break. Ooh, had to take care of it. I'm telling you, these passing lanes are really not open. They try to bait you in like, yeah, it's open, go ahead and throw it. And then they knife those passes and get deflections and steals. I mean, it's almost like they bait you into throwing it where they want to steal it.
The length of Connecticut as well, I think, is deceptive. They are a very long team defensively.
Yeah, you got to come and meet passes. That was almost a steal. Yep. Lucky she came to meet that.
Bowles on the drive, gets the layup to go. Finally, a couple of hoops to fall for Notre Dame, chipping away at the deficit.
Yeah, they've been attacking inside, and I think that's smart right now.
Yep.
For Notre Dame, can't settle for the outside shots.
Around won't go. Rebound to Prosper. She's going to bring it up. Just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. I think earlier Notre Dame settling for some outside shots as opposed to attacking and seeing what they could do on the interiors. That one won't go for Hidalgo.
Good defense. Azzi Fudd, a little more size there on the perimeter. Disrupted the mechanics on that one by Hidalgo.
Strong 3, no good. And rebound to Sanchez. Notre Dame will push. More. High archer swish. Double play. Defenders out on her and still able to get it.
No way she saw the rim on that one. I mean, that was the straight moon ball with the early lift on it and popped that one in over 4 high hands.
Her first points of the game. And they cut the deficit to 6. But around. It won't drop. Got it around. Notre Dame trying to hang on, needing some help, and off the leg of Shade.
Let's take a look. That last bucket for Notre Dame. A nice screen right there led to an easy bucket, taking away the primary defender. Ashlyn Shade getting screened off, and then the help right there from Strong, not in time.
So the team up top and then dropping it sides. Cole's up the mark, though. The right idea, but not able to finish.
And Sarah Strong changed that shot. She didn't block it, but she sure changed it.
Strong. Hesitation, then takes Leanne Strong. Leanne won. She'll go to the line.
Not much Coles could do right there. I mean, if you can't beat her to the spot, you have to just wall up. She already gave her a half step, and now she's not even square to the baseline. Look at her left foot. Open the door. Somebody's going to score. You got to shut that door, send them back to the corner, and defend and take that paint away. That's why that's one of the keys for Notre Dame is to contain that painted area. Such a great balance for this UConn team. The 3-ball and the paint.
And a tough break for Notre Dame. That's the second personal on Malaya Coles. She got into foul trouble in their last game against number 9 Louisville. That tough loss had knocked off number 22 North Carolina prior, but not able to get the back-to-back ranked wins. And so they dropped out of the top 25 coming into this week, though, at number 23. As they work it around, and the air ball is going to send it the other way. So a last chance here to finish this quarter for Connecticut.
Yeah. I mean, Neil Ivey said against Carolina, she loved their scrappiness, their grit on the defensive end. Didn't have it against Louisville.
She talked to her team about the intensity. You've got to bring the entire 40 as that one won't fall for Heckle.